Our theme for 2023 is cultivating community, collaborative growth through resilience. The events this week showcase the work we as a community do together for the success of everyone. Tonight, we'll share with you why MED is so important for Oklahoma City, celebrate our business leaders and partners, and break bread with old and new friends.
All right, we would like to invite one of our amazing champions of what we're all doing to grow and develop Oklahoma City. We'd like to invite Ms. Kimberly Statham Francisco, Executive Director of Progress OKC, to explain the value of why we're all here today with all of these beautiful people in the room.
Thank you all so much, and good evening to you. So good to be here with you again this evening. Again, I'm Kimberly Francisco, Executive Director for Progress OKC, and Progress OKC is a community development corporation. We are nonprofit. We view our work most essentially in communities that have historically not been invested in or disinvested. We work in two primary veins, working with families to build wealth, primarily trying to grow generational wealth in the area of housing, home ownership. We have 4 homes right now that are on the market that we're very excited about, beautiful houses, as well as we have efforts with small business leaders. We work and host cohorts through Generation Impact, working with small business owners. A number of my cohort folk are here from previous years. And that piece of work, that work that we're doing and our support of small businesses is really paramount to what Minority Enterprise Development Week is all about. You know, when we even think about that sort of combination of words, minority, enterprise, and development, I would prefer that it would say BIPOC, the BIPOC community, Black, Indigenous, people of color. And what it really resonates for me more than anything around what this week really means, it's about community. It's around cultivating community. It's around those relationships that we know that are essential for small business owners. We know that it is so important that folk have other people who are also in the struggle, who are out there working, who are striving, who are trying to grow, to also have interface with, right? People who are there to celebrate your highs, but who are also there for you to lean on in those darkest moments. People who maybe don't fully understand, sometimes family doesn't fully understand what that's all about. How are you working that full-time job and trying to grow this business in the evening from the living room, from the dining room, from the backseat of your car? And, you know, and it's out of love, but often it takes another party who's out there doing that same sort of work that you're doing that says, I get that, right? How can I help you? Can I be there to help you set up for that event? Can I be there to help you, whatever might be needed? And so it's really about community, because in community, what we know is that we're not always all up, right? Sometimes some of us are up, sometimes some of us are down, sometimes some of us are flat on our damn back, right? But with community, it's recognizing that. It's having other folk who recognize when you might need an added hand, when you might need that shoulder, when you might need other relationships to build on. So Minority Enterprise Development Week, around that enterprise, around innovation, around development, how we support one another in the BIPOC community, how we share information, how we share resources, and most importantly, shining a light in this one week, right, shining a light on businesses that maybe aren't always the businesses that the dominant culture or the larger community is even aware of, or might even be willing to support. So when we are able to shine a light, provide awards, give recognition, come together, grow our community, we know that it's better in the long haul. We know that it's better for our city. It's better for our community. We know that small businesses are the backbone, right? We understand, and it became so prevalent and so clear to most of us during COVID around who was essential, right? Who's essential in this community? Small businesses are essential, right? Main Street businesses are essential. That's the foundation of any economic center, right? So we hear a lot of conversation about the big boys that are coming to town, the huge businesses that are being built, the edifices that are being built, the monuments, but what we do know is that it's that Main Street, it's that mom and pop shop, it's that everyday business, it's those relationships that we have with those folk that really drive an economy, that really keep things going. So I'm so pleased that you're here. I'm so proud to be a part of Progress OKC. I work with some phenomenal people. Daisy Munoz, who is my champion. Has continued to encourage me, because there were moments when I was like, we can't do it. We don't have enough hands, fingers, toes, and arms to get it done. She's like, oh yeah, we can get it done. And I got some folk who will work with us. An amazing community, an amazing committee. Juliana stepped up and has been a champion. And I just, and what Daisy does, what Juliana has done, what Kristen is doing, what Christy is doing, what Sky, what every member, and I'm going to forget to name some folk, every member of the community, of the committee has done is that it's about community, right? It's not about the individual. It wasn't about what any one person, what title they held, what they had to do. It's like, this is the piece of work that we got to get done. All hands on deck and we get it done. I have been very much detached from this year's celebration, mainly in the background, just signing invoices. But I had an amazing committee of folk and people fully committed to this work. I have to also give a shout out to my facilitators for my cohort, Greg Jones and Shayna Lewis, who really keep things going. And if you get an opportunity to talk with anyone tonight and they're a part of Generation Impact, just hear about the wonderful things that we are doing in small business development, how we're supporting the community, and how you, every one of you here, in whatever role you play, but your presence here tonight means that you're a part of this ecosystem and that you're a part of building what we're striving to build. Thank you all so much.
All right. So, you know, a couple of years ago, I met with somebody or talked to somebody on the phone who is in venture capital, and that means, you know, they're investing in different businesses. And I told him, you know, thanks for having this conversation with me. And he said, Kristen, thank you because you're doing the work. I just write the checks. But we need people who write the checks, working with those of us doing the work. So though you said you were just writing all the invoices, that's valuable for what we can provide during this week. So thank you again to Ms. Kimberly Francisco, everybody. So to thank our other check writers, we have had some amazing sponsors for this week. Some people who have been with us for the last couple of years, some people who are new. And so we just want to thank those sponsors that we have in our community. So first, our two presenting sponsors. We have First Security Bank and the Arnell Family Foundation. If you are with those organizations, please raise your hand. Thank you for believing in the work that we're all doing here in the community. Additionally, we have an all-access sponsor, that is Yelp. So for those of you who might see some Yelp things around, thank you to Yelp for their sponsorship. Our digital sponsors who have contributed to this week are the Alliance for Economic Development of Oklahoma City. Raise your hand. Bank of Oklahoma, the Greater Oklahoma City Chamber. Raise your hand. I know we have somebody from the chamber. We have Conjo Concepts. Thank you. Metro Technology Centers, or Metro Tech. The Northeast Oklahoma City Renaissance Incorporated. UAS Cluster Initiative, and the Verge OKC. Just me. And then thank you so much to our community sponsors who not only helped with writing a check, but also helped with a lot of contributions to the events and activities we have. So I'll run through this list. Asian District Cultural Association, Oklahoma City Black Chamber of Commerce, Cortado Ventures, Holistic Hearts, I2E, Oklahoma City Innovation District, OKC Latina, Mass Mutual, Matisse Group, the Oklahoma Center for the Advancement of Science and Technology, OCAST, Progress OKC, Project 3810, Hawk Publishing, REI Oklahoma, OKC Tech++, THN, Thunder Oklahoma City, and We the People Consulting. Thank you so much for your time and your resources to help for this week. Your commitment to the community and the passion you have for celebrating this week, along with the amazing entrepreneurs and business owners in this room and throughout the city, is really important, again, to the growth of our city. So let's give all of our sponsors, again, one more round of applause.
You can give a thank you to Nikki Nice, Councilwoman Nice.
We also have some amazing city and state organizations and leaders here in our community. I know we have City Council member Nikki Nice. Do we have any other city and state representatives that weren't already mentioned? All right, we do have an amazing proclamation from Mayor Holt for MED Week, and we're going to get that listed on social media because it just dawned on me like 5 minutes ago that we didn't bring it. So we're just winging it, guys. So thank you to Mayor Holt for also your belief in the diversity and inclusiveness here in Oklahoma City and that value it adds to our businesses and everyone who has shops and businesses here in the community. All right. Oh, you want to do that? Okay.
All righty, so now what you all have been waiting for, the awards. So tonight we have 5 categories: the Distinguished Leader Award, Innovative Leader Award, the Charismatic Leader Award, Selfless Leader, and MED Week Champion.
For the awards, the Leader Awards, they will receive a cash prize for their impact to the community. Each awardee was nominated through the committee and reviewed by the MED Week Awards Committee at hand.
All righty, so award number 1, the Distinguished Leader. The Distinguished Leader Award is a business leader that is well regarded and respected, dignified, and wise. We'd like to invite Kimberly Statham Francisco from Progress OKC and Daisy from the OKC Alliance to announce our winner.
So presenting the Distinguished Leader Award, this award is being presented to Veronica Zelada. Okay. I'll read her bio. So Veronica Zelada, a remarkable Guatemalan woman, ventured to the United States in search of a brighter future for herself and her 3 children. Growing up in a large and close-knit family, she learned responsibility from a young age. She pursued education in marketing and business in Guatemala, but yearned for new opportunities. In 2001, she made the brave move to Oklahoma, where her entrepreneurial spirit thrived. Veronica initially worked in the restaurant industry, discovering her passion for culinary arts. Noticing a lack of ethnic restaurants, she envisioned blending Central and South American flavors with American brunch favorites. In 2011, she turned her dream into reality by opening Cafe Cacao. Yes! Cafe Cacao quickly became a popular brunch spot in Northwest Oklahoma, known for its unique fusion of flavors. It received numerous accolades, including top rankings on Yelp and recognition from local publications. Veronica's dedication and talent made her restaurant a culinary destination. Veronica's story is one of determination and passion, showcasing her journey from Guatemala to culinary success in the United States. Her achievements serve as an inspiration, demonstrating that dedication and a dream can lead to greatness. Congratulations. You're so very welcome.
And on behalf of just everybody, we want to say thank you for the amazing restaurant, atmosphere, and community that you have brought here to Oklahoma City. When anybody comes out of town, out of state, they're, my friends, relatives, or anything, the place that we take them to is to Café Cacao, because you can't just, I guess, we can't even describe how proud and how lucky we are to have a place that represents our community, our background, our home back in our, in our native countries. And we just want to say thank you for providing that ambiance, for providing that yummy food, and providing that space for us here in Oklahoma City that just outgrows us and our community as Latinos, but is welcoming of everyone else in Oklahoma City. So we want to say thank you, and we can't see what you do next. We can't wait. Yeah. The check? Yeah. No,
Hi, I speak a little English, but I wanna say thank you, Oklahoma City. Maybe in those tables, I see all the Oklahoma, and I love Oklahoma, and I'm very grateful with God, and thank you to God, because when they bring me to Oklahoma with my 3 little kids, and when I see how God is doing that, I'm very grateful. Sorry my English, pero estoy muy agradecida de que Oklahoma nos reciba con tanto amor, y les amo, y seguiremos trabajando fuerte en Café Cacao para ustedes. Gracias.
Oh, this is what this night is all about, everybody. All right, our next award is for the Innovative Leader Award. I'm not sure where's the laptop? All right. That way? That way? I don't know. We'll see, unless I turned it off. I'm hitting that age now. All right, so our Innovative Leader Award is for a business leader that has created new and original ideas. We'd like to invite our committee members, Makiba Griffin from OCAS and Greg Jones from Oklahoma SBDC, to announce our winner.
Latasha Timberlake, Innovative Leader. Latasha Timberlake is native to Oklahoma. She is a lifelong educator with local, national, and international experience, serving in various capacities from classroom teacher to school administration. She has over 20 years of expertise in supporting nonprofits and community organizing. Latasha has worked with organizations such as the Ralph Ellison Foundation, the City of Indianapolis, CHUMS OKC, Work Ready Oklahoma, Northeast OKC Renaissance, It's My Community Initiative, Urban Bridge Impact Center, Restore OKC, and Freedom City. In 2019, she founded Lillian Timber Farms, a nonprofit 501c3 urban farm in Northeast Oklahoma City that educates and supports undeserved communities with growing organic produce and learning healthy living practices. She and her team of volunteers have grown and distributed over 1,000 pounds of produce, facilitated numerous educational programming opportunities, and supported many local environmental and agricultural-based organizations. Lillian Timber Farms is known for its once-a-month community gatherings coined work properties. Oh, that's right, it is parties. Work parties, I'm sorry. As a homage to Native community gatherings that bring the community together to work the land, dance, and break bread with one another. Latasha is a member of the Oklahoma Local Agricultural Collaborative Board and a Sustainability Alliance Board. Tongue twister. Recently, she has had a vital role in the implementation of the Metropolitan Library Systems, Metro Grows, program where participants are able to receive free gardening education and check out tools through the local library. Most recently, she has been awarded a School Design Center Fellowship through the Oklahoma Public School Resource Center to found her own public charter school. To maintain her peace and balance, she enjoys traveling, hiking, visiting art museums, spending time with family, reading books, and cooking in her spare time.
Okay, so I'm going to say a few words, and then we're going to have her come up. I reached out to a few people that know Latasha very well and gave a few comments. So I'm just going to read what they wrote. Latasha is a natural-born healer. She has a unique ability to use her lens as an educator and deep-rooted scholar to create multi-generational platform for food sovereignty for her community through Lillian Timber Farms and Timberleaf and Company. Her ability to ideate, to build quality food programs and partnerships are both meaningful and impactful and will change the trajectory for health globally. Someone else said, Latasha is a force for growth and beauty and wholeness. Affectionately known as Hollywood, she's talented enough to live in the spotlight, but often chooses to spend her time and gifts to make much and much for others. Let us welcome and congratulate Latasha Timberlake.
Latasha Timberlake.
Awesome.
Uh-oh, y'all giving me the mic? Okay. So first I want to just say greetings and thank you for this honor. And I want to first, thank my family and my board of directors because without them, this work would not be possible. I remember coming back home in 2019 and there was a lot of work being done in my community by my peers around food sovereignty, but really it was really about the mindset and the place in which my people have been placed in due to circumstances out of our control. And one of the things about me is I always ask, how can I show up, right, in my best self and in my gifts? And I know that I've always been a steward of the land, and so I created Lillian Timber Farms as a platform to not just grow food, but to also have the capability to empower people and bring people together, because the fight against food sovereignty is not a solo fight. It's going to take everyone in that fight and working together. And the best way to do that is going back to the land, because the land is the place that carry the souls and the soil in which we come from as, this human existence that we have. And so I wanted to bring that back to my community so that not that we could remember, because it's not that we've forgotten, it's just that we need to uncover it because of the distractions that have come upon us as a community. And so the garden that I created is not just a place for that, but it's a hub. And when you have a hub means that it's a place where people can come together from all different places. And the beauty of the work that we do at Lillian Timber Farms is that it's not just about the east side, but it's about Oklahoma. But it even goes further than that, because I've been blessed to go all over the world, and then I can bring that back to the east side of Oklahoma City. So when I think about resilience and when I think about cultivating community, that's what I think about. I think about all of those things that it takes in order for us to take and plant one seed, one moment at a time, and water it, and allow the sun to do its diligence, and allow our patience to do its diligence, because naturally when we do that, it has to grow, because that's the natural order of all things. So peace and blessings to you all, and I am just so grateful for this honor, and may you have a good evening.
Alrighty, another round of applause. That was beautiful. Alrighty, as we keep on going throughout the night, next we have our award number 3, our Charismatic Leader Award, a business leader that has influenced and inspired people by their personal qualities. We'd like to invite Juliana Lopez from OKC Latina and Greg Jones from Oklahoma SBDC to announce our winner.
All right, this is a fantastic evening. I hope everybody's enjoying yourself. All right, our charismatic leader, we're going to announce it is Jenny Nguyen. Okay, Jenny is a restaurateur and real estate developer. She is well known for operating Lee's Sandwiches in the Asian District and was instrumental in developing Oklahoma City's first food hall, The Collective. Last month, she launched her newest concept, Boon Box, serving Vietnamese vermicelli noodles and rice boxes. Jenny is a Vietnamese American and currently serves as the vice president of the Asian District Cultural Association and vice president of the Oklahoma Contemporary Garde. She is passionate about bridging and building community, personal wellness, and spending time with her 1-year-old daughter, Kitson. Jenny Nguyen.
I am very excited to get to speak a little bit about Jenny. This charismatic award could not be more appropriate for her. She has the Riz, as anyone under 22 would say. Means charisma, if you didn't know, factoid. I have never felt more instantly welcomed and loved and befriended by a person upon first meeting them. That smile that she'll give you feels like a hug from a friend that you've known for 10 years. She's one of the people that you think of anything going on in her community, she's attached to it somehow. If she's not physically there to lend a helping hand, she's swinging by with some Lee's catering, a little something, something. She's always there to help in kind or in person, and is the kind of person that you want on your team because of the brightness and the personality that she'll be able to bring. And you can't be upset when you're in a room or a Zoom call with Jenny Nguyen. So just congratulations to you again, and let's get a picture up here.
To be completely honest, I was not prepared to give a speech, but we'll try. Thank you. First of all, thank you so much, Daisy. Thank you, Juliana, for creating this space for us, really, like, second generation. Like, I grew up with my parents, and they were hardworking business. I'm gonna cry. Hardworking business owners, and doing this work to carry the torch for our community. It has been so meaningful to me, and I didn't know how meaningful it was until I got behind the register of Lee's Sandwiches. I didn't understand the impact of what they were doing until I was in their shoes. And I mean, I am so honored to sit next to Veronica because she has done the same work that my parents have done. And it's just amazing what they have created, the community they have created, the space that they have created. And I am honored to be able to carry that on. I feel very proud to do that. Like the Asian District Cultural Association, what we do in the community, we represent the Asian District. But our goal is to bridge and build community so that people like me in the second generation are not ashamed of our culture, our color, what we eat, what we do. Our organization and your organization and this organization does is bring awareness that we are just as worthy of the attention, we are just as worthy of the recognition, and so thank you so much. I didn't mean to cry. I'm a crier. God dang it. I'm a crier. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh God, I have to give a speech. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. And here I am crying. But you guys, this is the real raw me. I am so honored to be standing next to you two women and whoever might be after this. I am just so honored. And thank you, Daisy and Juliana, for creating this space. Love you. Let's get a picture.
Another round of applause to Ms. Nguyen. Isn't it exciting to see just different generations that are building things in this community? I hope those of you who are in business cohorts right now, or you've said, I have a side hustle, I want to turn it into a business, or I have an idea, but I think it's silly, please make sure that you talk to these business leaders after the event. They've had that same thought in their mind, but you're all fully capable. Our fourth award is for the selfless leader, a business leader that is concerned more with the needs and wishes of others than with their own. We'd like to bring back Makiba Griffin from OKC and bring up Sky Latimer with We the People Consulting to announce our winner.
Greg Jones, selfless leader. Greg Jones is a husband to Erica for 25 years, 3 young adult children, Jordan, Eric, and Elijah, who are creative and entrepreneurs, deacon and business manager at Church Ablaze, motivational speaker, and most of all strives to be a kingdom servant leader. He grew up in Spencer, graduated from Northeast High School, and then earned a Bachelor's of Arts degree in journalism from OU. Greg is currently a business advisor with the Oklahoma Small Business Development Center, an accomplished community leader with high energy, strong sense of responsibility, and motivation for sustainability. His diverse work experience includes over 20 years of insurance and risk management, economic development, training, and education. He has worked with hundreds of small businesses to Fortune 500 companies across the United States, developing successful growth and retention strategies.
Good evening. Bring this down a bit. thank you so much for being here. For our distinguished guests and friends that are here tonight, I could not be more thrilled to be standing before you to celebrate a remarkable individual who is the embodiment of what it means to be a selfless leader. So my journey with Mr. Greg Jones began shortly after I gave birth to my son in 2019. And I say 2019, I had mom brain, and then we got pandemic brain. So it could have been much longer than that. But it could have been much longer because Greg Jones feels like a mentor. He feels like family. He feels like a friend. From the very beginning, he greeted me with a warm smile and unwavering support, and I quickly saw that that is how he treats everyone, with a warm embrace and with support, and that he values every interaction and every relationship in his life. He greets people with an open heart, a welcoming spirit, and a genuine desire to uplift those around him. Greg's selflessness shines through in every facet of his life. He is a beacon of inspiration, tirelessly giving his knowledge and his resources. Greg will offer advice. He will offer the tools and the guidance. He will give you everything that you need to succeed in your business. He understands that true leadership isn't about personal gain. It's about uplifting others and fostering their growth. As we honor Mr. Jones tonight, and the immeasurable impact he's had on our community, let us not only celebrate his accomplishments, but also strive to emulate the selflessness and dedication that he embodies. Mr. Jones. Congratulations.
Wow, Scott. Wow. Wow.
I could have talked all day.
Ah.
I could have talked all day.
Okay. I knew that I was going to cry. I'm a cry baby. Okay. So first of all, I would just say thank you for this award. They did their best to try to keep this from me. So I'm going to say, first of all, I thank God for the opportunity to just have purpose. I thank God for my wife, 25 years. I thank God for, and they mentioned it in the bio, we have three wonderful children, Jordan, who's here with us tonight, and Eric and Elijah, who are all entrepreneurs themselves. And so I tell the story all the time. It started when they were 8 and 10 years old, and we started a lawn business. And to this day, we go back to those same stories of the things that we learned together. So what I enjoy most about this award is it really is about community. We really can make it together, but we really need each other. And it's one step at a time. And it doesn't matter what you look like, you sound like. It doesn't matter your color, your ethnicity. We need each other. And so I'm so proud that there's a group of organization like this celebrating all of us and all of what we do each and every day. We can make it together. Probably one of my biggest joys over the last couple of years is our Generation Impact folks, and they're in the house. And I'm especially proud of one proud moment is our class. We had all women for the last 3 classes. This last class, we got 2 guys. Michael's here as well. So, but I encourage all of us to continue to give of our talents and our gifts. We all need more money. We all would say we need more money. But who's giving their time and their talent? And if we would just do that, if we would just give, there's an old church term, they talk about give your tithes, give 10% of what you earn. Just think about this, if you tithe your talent to somebody else, what a better place we would have, a better business we would have. Find somebody else that's in small businesses to support. That's it. You heard some things tonight, like, okay, I got to go check them out. I got to go see them. I met somebody tonight. Let me go see them and see what they need. Roll up your sleeves and let's get to work. Thank you again for this wonderful award on tonight.
All righty, everyone. I'm feeling really inspired tonight. Are y'all feeling as inspired as I am? All righty, as we're starting to wrap up on the awards, we are now on the MED Week Champion Award. The MED Week Champion Award was created in 2022 to celebrate a leader who championed the goals of MED Week, not only during this week, but year-round. We'd like to invite back Daisy from the OKC Alliance and Juliana Lopez from OKC Latina to announce our winner.
You ready? Do you want to announce it?
Let's do this. All right. So sorry. The second annual Minority Enterprise Development Week Champion Award was, I think, our easiest award to decide in the committee, and it actually came even before we gathered as a committee. I think everyone kind of knew this in their heads. The MED Week champion for 2023 is Kristen Garcia. All right. Kristen Garcia serves as the... What? Oh, no. Y'all know what she looks like. She's been up here all night. All right, so we'll work on getting her picture back. So Kristen Garcia serves as the Strategic Development and Operations Director for The Verge, OKC, a 501c3 that connects our rising entrepreneurial community, like some of you people in here, to the people and resources they need to progress their vision and transform great ideas into impactful businesses. Kristen has served as an entrepreneurship and tech ecosystem builder in the Oklahoma City area since moving to Oklahoma in 2017 to serve as the Code Lab Manager supporting startup program development and community tech development programs. Previously, Kristen worked at a tech startup, PurePost, focused on solving veteran hiring problems, where her brother and father served as co-founders with their team on the West Coast. She currently serves as the Global Entrepreneurship Week State Coordinator for Oklahoma, a member of the organizing team for 1 Million Cups Oklahoma City, is an adjunct for the OU Entrepreneurship and Economic Development Department, and formerly for an Intro to MIS course, and former board member of Techlahoma. Oh my gosh, you do a lot. Kristen calls San Antonio, Texas home and is a proud Army brat who has traveled the world. She currently lives in Norman, Oklahoma with her husband Chris and their 3 dogs. Shortly before this, I was trying to decide how long I'd actually known Kristen. And that's because the impact that she's made on my life personally has been so huge. It can't have been just 2 years ago at Hispanic Heritage Day at the state capitol that I met you, because it feels I've known you for my entire life. And just that she is the first person that I met in the state of Oklahoma who used the word ecosystem, how we use it here, as a group of individuals who are working together for a greater cause, as opposed to, what you learn in science class, right? And here I am working with her as the on the MedWeek committee. Her impact, not only in the tech space, but in the entrepreneurship space and the minority entrepreneurship space, and in the Latinx community, of which we are all proud members of, is immeasurable. And when I think of places like The Verge, like Tech++, like 1 Million Cups, I so strongly associate that with Kristen and her impact and her ability to take someone that she has just met and plug them into this ecosystem that we we all belong to, and make sure not only that she makes a connection, but that she follows through and creates space for those people to connect. And if they can't get together and connect, she'll offer up the Verge so people can come together and make meaningful and engaging change based on the connections that she's able to make. I can't say enough great things about Kristen and how she's impacted every single one of us in this room. And so I'm not going to try to. I think I think you're already crying, so just come on up and give us a few words, and let's give her a round of applause, our Midweek champion.
Short, but I am bossy. So.
Yes.
That's okay. I don't even know what to say. When I found out from our committee that I was receiving this award, my first thought was like, no, give it to somebody else. And I'm told a lot of times that, oh my gosh, that like Greg, it's like you put so many people ahead of yourself. And it's not that I don't love myself, but I love that we have a community of people here that really care about the future and the way things look. I know we struggle as minority leaders in a state that sometimes makes us feel like we don't belong to move forward. But I think, like many people have said, that we have to work together. I'm so thankful that I get to work at The Verge and that I have board members that support me being in rooms that sometimes we don't feel like we're invited in. And I love the opportunity to then connect people to the people who may not look like many of us in the room, but who believe in the value of the community and the value of the businesses. People won't stay in a community if there aren't great restaurants, if there aren't wonderful music venues, if there isn't art that is from local people. All of you add so much to what happens here in Oklahoma City through your organizations, through your businesses, and through just the care and love that you have for the people that you see beside you in this room and outside of it. I'm not originally from Oklahoma. This is actually my third time living in Oklahoma, so it clearly brings me back. And a lot of that is from the University of Oklahoma and the family and friends that I've made through OU. But I truly believe, as I mentioned, having a brother and a dad who have a tech company, who are, Mexican Americans, veterans in spaces that they don't feel like they belong in, but knowing that they're doing something for the veteran community to help their battle buddies and friends. When I go into rooms, I'm always thinking of all of you because I'm thinking of how to make those connections. And there's nothing more exciting is when I meet the amazing people throughout the city who aren't here, who say, how can I help? How can I help businesses grow? What can I do? Even at The Verge, our building owners are always asking, what small businesses should we bring into our businesses? What connections should we make because we care? And there's many people who don't look like us who want to help. And so when there are people who are able to make those bridges for one another, I think it just helps to grow our community. I want to thank my husband who wasn't able to come today, but I made him watch the stream. So if you're watching, you're probably like, Kristen, you're crying, stop. But he truly supports me so much in all the craziness. I know I get a lot of, you're at everything, how do you do it? It's because I have somebody who supports me at home that says he knows that this is what I believe in and this is what I want to be a part of. It's hard for me to not have my family close by outside of my husband. And so many times I look at all of you, even if I don't know you, you are family in the aspect of we're trying to see each other become more and more successful. And so I hope, if anything, what you do is you take away from tonight that we want you up here. Even if you physically aren't, you are a part of everything that is happening on the stage. We all can't do this forever. And so I'm always also encouraging, if you want to be a part of programs like this, if you want to be a part of other programs for entrepreneurs, just ask. We'd be happy to have you join us in creating awesome programs and events. I do want to have anyone who works within the ecosystem in helping businesses, if you could stand up. So whether you're an investor, I2E, SBDC, you're an entrepreneur, I want you to look at the people standing up. They are people who help entrepreneurs, and they're here because they care about the future of our city. So please don't feel like you need, I get a lot of people that say, I need to meet you because you can connect everyone. Go to them too. Go to them too. They came here because they want to meet you. And I also want to leave a last comment or shout out to my friend Jennifer McGrill. I'm kind of laughing that she's like my work wife. Jennifer and I worked together at Francis Tuttle. She's now with OKC as the executive director. And yes, exactly. Yeah. And when we joke about the word ecosystem, it is about how we're all working together. Jennifer is also a huge championship of growing our ecosystem, and she is now in a position with her job where she can work with state agencies and she can work with other people. And so, Jennifer, you have been such a huge supporter of me over the last couple of years and being here. It's an honor to have worked with you and in a job as well as throughout Oklahoma. So if anything, my message is please connect with one another so that we can keep all of this going. So thank you.
Let's take a picture. We don't have a big check for her. I'm sorry, y'all.
Buy me a drink sometime.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I also have great things to say about Kristen. I won't take too long, but I am very new to the ecosystem, and like many have said, like when I first joined, she was just with welcoming arms. I thought I knew her before because we were just talking. I was like, why are we talking like we've been besties? I don't know. But she's so caring, so sweet, and really cares about the work that we're doing, so I'm happy to be alongside her tonight and work in the ecosystem with you. So much deserving of that award. You got it.
All right. So again, I appreciate it. Now to everybody else. So we had an amazing group of MedWeek committee members, and again, you can help us next year. So I want to make sure that we get all of our committee members up on the stage because they're not only doing this event, they're doing social media, they're going to all of these events, they're finding community partners to sponsor and host activities. So Juliana Lopez and Daisy Munoz, if you guys could first come up. You have really led this team in herding the cats, as people say, and getting all of us who work in so many different spaces to create something for our community. So again, if you're looking for ways to get involved, please, between the Alliance and OKC Latina, those are two entities that are making a big impact. Now, our other committee members, we have Sky Latimer. Please, everybody come up to the stage. Greg Jones, Joyce Coleman, Makiba Griffin, Sean Wright, Joanne Davis, Jessica Cifuentes, Taz Almaquil, Kimberly Francisco, and myself and Christy. So thank you all so much for all your work. All right. So now also we want to thank, again, our vendors. So who has enjoyed the music, the drinks, the food, the photos? So we want to thank Chef Curry To Go, Carly Party Design, Wine Glass Floral and Design, DJ Cora Waves, Top Shelf Bartending, and all their amazing staff for making this event so wonderful. So thank you so much. And also, thank you again to our sponsors, for everyone that we mentioned. And if you go on our social media, you'll see all of them. We would love you to follow their organizations, share their missions with others, because it's just in sharing these amazing organizations that we continue to grow the impact that we can have.
Okay. All righty. So we hope you all join us for events taking place tomorrow and Friday. Some of those events on Thursday are the small business contracting opportunities, generating revenue workshops, and team time at Gong Cha. Friday, we have demystifying marketing and some complimentary headshots, and then a mental health lunch and learn, and then a Latinx karaoke night.
Oh yes, there's also an ARPA Accelerator workshop tomorrow, so please, that's at Thunder Launchpad, go to that. All of these events can be found at okcmed.biz. You can also follow at OKC Med Week on Facebook and Instagram. Please share all the content and all the events with the people in your network. This is actually live streamed. I don't think we actually ever said that, so sorry for those of us who are crying. We're online. But we've had 1 Million Cups live streamed. I think there may have been a couple of other events, so please reshare those, let people know about it. If you have a bag on your chair, that's for you. Take it home. If you see chairs that have bags and nobody in them, then go ahead and you grab that chair as well. There's a lot of really great goodies that the committee has been able to gather from various organizations. So we hope you stay, enjoy hanging out here, take pictures. If we could get all the award winners to come back up again, actually maybe over at the photo booth. We'll take pictures with the award winners at the photo booth. We're going to have DJ Cora Waves continue to spin some music for us. I believe the bar is still open. If we haven't hit capacity, it is cash at that bar, but if not, please hang out, have a good time. And everybody, please have a safe ride home. So, all right.
Can we please get the committee members and the award winners at the photo booth, please, for a quick picture?